Hi everyone, this is Leah. This is my 6-week update. I wanted to let everyone know what's been going on with me. I have lost right about 45 pounds in 6 weeks. I originally started the surgery at 303 pounds. My heaviest weight was about 15 pounds. So I weighed myself today. I am 260 pounds, give or take about 5 pounds. That's my mother's scale, so we're right about 45 pounds lost either way. So I wanted to talk today about the complications that will happen, could happen, and just the lifestyle changes that have to be made when having the surgery, having the gastric sleeve done. The first thing I want to talk about, that's probably the most prevalent, is I've had a real issue with getting enough calories down. I have a narrowing in my esophagus from the surgery, which they will be performing surgery on Monday, taking a balloon and taking a camera down my throat to get everything figured out, to see why it's so tight. It's really prevented me from eating solid foods for the most part. I can do some chicken if I chew it really well. Just everything has to be chewed really well, which should be everything in your life anyways, but just for me it has to be a little bit more and a little bit slower when I eat. I really was worried when I first got it done because I thought this was the rest of my life, that I would have this, it's basically aversion to eating, that I would never be able to be okay with that. So that has since changed, knowing that it should change and that I should have a little more flexibility with what I'm eating. Some of the other stuff that I wanted to talk about in this video is how emotionally you're going to react. I have not comprehended that I'm losing weight yet. I still look at myself and think I am just as big as the biggest picture I've ever taken. There's different pictures where I think, wow, that's really different, but I don't think it's really hit me, the weight loss. My new pastime is shopping. I know they talk about not shopping as much just because you're going to lose so much, but you know, you score a $10 pair of jeans that normally are 40 bucks, you kind of have to go with it. I have went from a size 28 to about 20, 22, and then dresses are even smaller than that. It's really my hips that make me bigger. I am 5'4", so right now, you know, 260. I realistically want to get down another 100 pounds, so probably about 150 pounds total loss is what I'm going to need. When I first started the journey, I thought that I would never get to a point where I could say that I could lose 100 pounds. It's realistic now. It feels like it really could happen, and I feel like I'm putting in the work. As well as I want to talk about how important the exercising bit is of it. I know they give surgery and they say, you know, go with it. But the diet and exercise is really what's going to carry you. I have been walking for an hour every day just to get my energy up. Even when I have no energy, I think to myself, I'm not going to get any better if I just sit on the couch. So if you are able to, or, you know, really after your surgery, they say walk. The first thing you can do, walk as much as you can, because it's not as strenuous, but it's a good workout for somebody who's not taking in a lot of calories and that really wants to lose. I kind of struggled with losing really quickly. With last week, I lost 9 pounds, and I've had to have an infusion just because I'm not getting enough calories, good calories, and just calories in general. So really be cautious of your hydration. Make sure that you're drinking constantly. When they say drink constantly, even if it hurts, even if, you know, don't drink when it hurts, but, you know, make sure that you're drinking constantly, that you're constantly getting something down. And I know for me, I worried that I was going to stretch my stomach with water, that I was going to drink too much. No, you're not going to. You're still not going to get enough water down. The vitamins are very important, very, very important. I know that they say you start losing hair between 4 to 6 weeks for protein. I think I was protein deficient before, so I've really lost a lot of hair. This is actually flat ironed, but it's still pretty thin, and then my hair is pulled back, but it's pretty thin compared to what it was before, if you guys can see in the videos. Yeah, so there's a lot going on in my life. Emotionally, it's kind of been a roller coaster with me. One of the things I really do want to talk about is, well, two things. Emotionally, this is going to be like you're divorcing yourself. Somebody told me that, and I didn't believe it until now. I'm literally divorcing everything that I knew before. My habits, my interests, my loves, my whatever. It's completely different. I'm moving at the end of the month. We're actually getting a place downtown so that I can walk a lot more. A year ago, I couldn't imagine that. I could not imagine living downtown, not having a car. I mean, not having to use my car all the time and to do that. I feel like it's possible now. For the first time in a long time, I feel like my energy level is through the roof sometimes. The other thing is, I cut carbs almost completely out of my diet. There's a strange thing that happens when you do that. All of a sudden, your taste buds and your sense of taste is completely different. I felt like I was drinking soap all the time. I couldn't figure out why everything tastes like soap. I was like, I don't like this water, I don't like this, I don't like that. It tastes like, it tastes like soap, it tastes like all of this stuff. So if you have that, I just want to tell you all, it's normal if you cut out all the carbs. Talk to your nutritionist about what you can do. Right now they have me on juices. They said don't get used to it because it's not going to last. But really, really talk to your nutritionist. Talk to the person, the people that are around you that can help you with those and really guide you on what to do next. So, that all being said, I have a video that I'm putting together right now as we speak that will be showing the befores and the afters, you could say, to this far of what Miss Leah has looked like. And I will be updating everyone. And thank you, friends and family, who have been putting up with me lately, because I've been crazy and I know it, just because there's so much change in my life going on. But thank you guys, and have a good day, and make sure to check back with me again.